You ran into a little dilemma. As you see the starting grid, this is gonna be a really good match, but I think once you'll see it is I miscounted. The 77 will be going up against someone that has already ran and who ran very well in this first group of cars. So Sarai Cup Series is driving the 77. You're going up against a loser, which will probably be, I would say, the 12 or the 14 upset, but we'll find that out as soon as we get the first group of races in. Starting off with your front row for the Daytona 500, Christopher Bell, Anthony Alfredo. Really sad, but look at that finish. Look at this. Alfredo knocks off Bell in the first round. Well, Alfredo, who is the winner of the race. I'm going to add a Hot Wheels track to this later. So we can go up. It's more of an X. And just kind of put it up somewhere. So, Alfredo is going to go here. And then Bell. Go in my room. Next up, it's the 17 of Busher and the 55 of JJ Healy. I don't know how in the world Healy qualified so well, but no one asks questions. It's Daytona. Also, and then, so it's now the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. and the 15 of James Davison. That was a little bit better of a race, but Truex wins. This may be really good. Cody Ware in the 51 versus Bubba Wallace in the 23. And Cody Ware will get the win over Bubba. Hey, Bubba, you're eliminated. Now we have Joey Logano versus William Byron. Let's see what happens. And Byron beats Logano. We have the 9 of Chase Elliott versus two chases in this battle. Chase Elliott versus Chase Briscoe. And Briscoe will get the win. Next up, it's Michael Mcdowell versus Daniel Suarez. I'm going to shoot get a better Mcdowell car soon, but here we go. And it's Suarez getting the win. Not having another upset Daytona 500 win. Away he goes. So it's now AJ Allmendinger and Brad Keselowski. Allmendinger will beat Keselowski. Keselowski will still be winless in the Daytona 500. Away. Now we have a really good race in store. The two Christmas cars. Ryan Blaney in the 12 Advanced Auto Parts versus Kyle Larson, the Nation's got the same car he ran at Daytona. And Blaney will destroy Larson, basically. Blaney beats Larson in store for a rough run if he keeps out runs like that. The 8 of Tyler Reddick versus the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse. And Reddick will easily beat Stenhouse in advance. I have Kyle Busch in the 18 and Alex Bowman in the 48. This car will be updated at sometime soon. But green flag. It is Alex Bowman getting the win over Kyle Busch. Up we have Matt DiBenedetto in the 21 and Kevin Harvick in the 4. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name, but green. And it is Harvick barely beating DiBenedetto. Speak. Up we have Austin Cindric in the 33 versus Corey LaJoie in the 7. This Allgaier car, so I was putting Allgaier. And Allgaier somehow with the upset. Christmas car. This 33 was a Christmas car. I got this thing for Christmas. It's brand new. It's never been raced before. And it loses. It's the first race it's ever been in. Well, Join the 5. We have Eric Almirola in the 10, and Josh Balicki in the 32. Possibly one of my favorite paint schemes. One of my favorite drivers in it. Oh, dead even. Who is it? I can't even tell. And it looks like it's Almirola, just judging from the rear bumper if you look. Balicki's is a little bit behind Almirola, so Almirola will get the win. Just look at this. The dead even right here. Dead tie. Denny Hamlin versus BJ McLeod. You want BJ's Gator Iron scheme, but here's what. BJ will beat Denny Hamlin easily. Next is the 43 of Eric Jones versus the 40 of Garrett Smithley. And Smithley will beat Eric Jones. How about that? Next up is Cole Custer, 41. This is Ty Dunn, 13. Both cars are available. You can sign up for both cars. And it's Cole Custer in the 41 getting the win. I picked this matchup. Don't know how I did it. But it's the 6 of Ryan Newman versus the 66 of Timmy Hill. All 3 cars are the 6. So, let's get going. Green flag. Timmy Hill just destroys Ryan Newman. The 66 is available to sign up for. So, if you want it, take it. So, rolled Newman over, and this is how he landed. Just almost like the 2020 Daytona 500. Huh. Next up is the 42 of Ross Chastain and the 37 of Ryan Preece. And it's Ross Chastain winning. Next up, the final race before it's the draw. It's the 3 of Austin Dillon versus the 1 of Kurt Busch. Another Christmas card. Hope it doesn't bust. And it did. Haley has got this lane. Who will join him of these losers? It is Chase Elliott. How about this? The 9 gets another shot. Don't be done yet. We're going to do another match between losers. I'm going to rise up because I ain't even. So, somebody will get another chance to rejoin the field. So, all the cars are put back in the bucket. And then the next race will be Newman. Who will join Ron Newman and Ryan James Davison. It's going to be quite a matchup. Here are your first round exits. Josh Balicki, Ty Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse, Austin Cindric, Ryan Preece, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, or pole sitter, Kyle Larson, and Michael McDowell, Matt DiBenedetto, Brad Keselowski, JJ Yaley, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, And finally, Eric Jones. Justin Haley in the 77. Chase Elliott in the 9. And Elliott will advance over Justin Haley. Haley, their first round exit. I have Ryan Newman in the 6. There's James Davison in the 15. And Davison will survive. Round 1 exit, so get 2 points. Get 1 point. See what happens with round 2. And welcome back to the start of round 2. We have Anthony Alfredo in the lead, going against Chris Buescher challenging. Alfredo will continue to lead as Buescher gets eliminated. Martin Truex Jr. in 3rd. Cody Ware. This is looking 51. And Martin Truex Jr. will get the win. Next up is William Byron in the 24. This is Chase Briscoe in the 14. And Byron dominates Briscoe. Next up is Daniel Suarez in the 99. This is AJ Allmendinger in the 16. And oh my! Looks like it's Suarez. Just by a hair, Daniel Suarez gets it. Let's look at that. Suarez barely. Next up, we have Ryan Blaney in the 12 versus Tyler Reddick in the 8. And Tyler Reddick by a margin. Next up is the 48 of Alex Bowman. This is the 4 of Kevin Harvick. And Alex Bowman will get the win. Next up is 2 field fillers in the 78, BJ McLeod, and the 40, Garrett Smithley. And Garrett Smithley with the victory. And the best race so far, probably, is going to be the 41 of Cole Custer and the 66 of Timmy Hill. And it's Timmy Hill. Next up is Ross Chastain in the 42 versus Austin Dillon in the 3. And Austin Dillon will advance. Round 1 exit will move on to round 3. It will be Chase Elliott the 9 or James Davison in the 15. And James Davison advances. Because there's an odd number of cars, Anthony Alfredo will get the bye. And then, so these cars will compete in round 3. Next up in this race is Martin Truex Jr. and William Byron. And it's William Byron getting the win. Next up is the 99 of Daniel Suarez. This is the 8 of Tyler Reddick. Both these cars have put on excellent showings. And it's going to be Tyler Reddick with the win. Next up, we have the 48 of Alex Bowman and the 7 of Corey LaJoie. And it's LaJoie put on a clinic so far this in the 7. Now we're gonna have next up. So the 40 of Smithley versus the 66 of Timmy Hill. And Timmy Hill barely pulls it off. Next up is the 3 of Austin Dillon. This is the 15 of James Davison. Don't mind the barking. And it's Austin Dillon pulling it off. Oh no! So since there's three groups of cars, 6 total, we're gonna throw in another pairing from this loser bracket. The 15 could pull off 2 upsets and make it 2 in a row in the loser picking. But I don't know, the odds of that happening are 1 out of 5. Let's see what happens. How did I do that? Davison will get another shot. And then Garrett Smithley. And starting round 4, we have the 38 of Anthony Alfredo and the 24 of William Byron. And William Byron knocks off Anthony Alfredo. Next up is the 8 of Tyler Reddick versus the 7 of Corey LaJoy. Can Corey pull off another upset and beat Reddick? See what happens. And no, he cannot. Reddick will advance. Next up, we have the 66 of Timmy Hill versus the 3 of Austin Dillon. And it's Timmy Hill pulling it off over Austin Dillon. Next up is James Davison, who's trying to pull off a miracle. And there's Garrett Smithley. And that miracle is over with. Smithley will get the win. James, I would have been so happy for you if you would have won this race, man. Well, Davison, I'm gonna go bye-bye. Sayonara, friend. And the final 4, William Byron in the 24 versus Tyler Reddick in the 8. And Tyler Reddick knocks off Byron and will go to the championship round. Who will be the competitor to Reddick? Will it be the 66, who nobody has signed up for, or the 40 of Garrett Smithley? And it's Garrett Smithley, who was in the losers bracket and had to call off in the final 1. He gets the win. So what's going to happen in this championship is things are going to be done a little differently. We're going to do 3 races. Reddick is going to get a race in here. Next race, Smithley's going to get a race in lane 1. See what happens in the first race. First to 2 wins. Reddick will get that race 1, but still chance for Smithley. Smithley's dying chance here. Can Garrett Smithley in the 40 pull off what seems unconquerable and beat the 8 card? And it's Tyler Reddick, your champion.